Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Battles to win it back. Forward it goes. And it's Adama Traore. He's got through. That intervention was very necessary. Gets good distance on it. Rabiot. Neither side yet able to find the net. Rabiot. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Hernandez. West Ham get it back again. Brings it forward. Going through. Dembele. Dembele. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Wan-Bissaka sticks in a foot to win it back. He's pinged one through here. And it's played forward. Rabiot. Not offside that time. Hernandez. And it's Rabiot. Gets wrestled off the ball. Defender's on the back foot. Gets on the end of it. And we hit half-time, so neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. As the start of the second half.
West Ham clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Could move up a gear here. Good take, and he's had a look. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. West Ham have themselves a chance from the spot to get them off and running. He was just never going to miss.
Well, that's about as cheeky as it comes. By going right down the middle, it may have backfired, but it's worked for him this time.
West Ham take the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worked a treat.
Rabiot. Chance to shoot. Hernandez looking sharp there. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Dembele. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Adama Traore, he's got away. How about hits one? Rabiot. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Rabiot. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Dembele, chance! There are a few waiting for it. The only goal came in the early moments of the second period, and the score is 1-0. And there's a long ball. Speculative strike. And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
West Ham clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Adama Traore. West Ham still ahead by the game's only goal. Adama Traore! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Wilson. Well read, he sorted that out. Danger averted for now. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Digne. Gets away from his opponent. And that has been clubbed away. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Up to meet it! He scores! They have stolen level at the last! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. Well, goes for goal! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and
there goes the final whistle. West Ham have held on. A knife-edge game, a single goal margin, but they have won it. West Ham leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. There's the whistle, and here we go. And here's Wilson, cuts it out. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. It's on a plate, hits one! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. France are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
France take the early advantage. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Dembele. France have a free kick. France with a set-piece chance. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. Decent hit from there. It's gone for a throw-in. Good ball, it's found its target. It's a brilliant interception.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Referee's given a throw. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Brings it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, it's Dembele. Gets the better of his man. Todibo tries to get it forward quickly. Dembele. Todibo drives it forward. And it's Adama Traore. That could... He's had a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Dembele, shot a goal! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. He was urged to shoot and he duly delivered.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intent.
He's had a goal! He has done it! Simplicity itself.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Chance! It's bounced out! It's gone out for a throw-in. And here's Wilson. And the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Hoists it forward. West Ham are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Big chance! And he comes up trumps again. Has a pop! Plays it out to the wing. And out to safety. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. And it's Adama Traore. Hernandez. Dembele needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Out to the left it goes. And it's Adama Traore. And here's Wilson. Has a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose. You can get that clear. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams...
Hits one! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. So this to restore parity. Oh, it's hit the post! Out for a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Away from immediate danger. And it's played forward. Sticks in a foot to win it back. What an adventurous run from a defender. Great leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Forward it goes. Adama Traore. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. They've managed to get it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. And it's Adama Traore. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Wan-Bissaka. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Adama Traore! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Dashing forward at pace. Plays it out to the flank. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Wilson. Hernandez. that's a decent ball. Todibo positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's Adama Traore. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Mbappe gets it, and now what? Oh, that's a fine challenge.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Out of play for a throw.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Gets and a shot! Oh, surely! And the lead stays intact, just.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
West Ham get it back again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe making use of the space out. Emenike!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
What a ball this has turned out to be. It's being played forward. Done very well to intervene. And it's Adama Traore. Pavard. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. Your final thoughts, Jim?
West Ham lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Adama Traore. Wilson has a pop! They score!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
West Ham take the early advantage. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Adama Traore. He spotted the run and played him through. It's a brilliant interception. And he heaves it forward. Coman.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here. It's all broken down. And it's Adama Traore. Driving on now. What can they conjure from here? It's a very good battle there. Terrific to watch. And it's Adama Traore. And he's there to cut it out. Forward it goes. Caught offside that time. And it's Adama Traore. Adama Traore. Now can he finish? West Ham, yeah, he's fouled him there. Wilson has got himself a free kick. Defending was strong and firm. Done very well to intervene. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Hernandez. Half an hour played now. Over to the left. Chance to shoot. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he just whacks it away. Hoists it forward. He's through the middle. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Whistle's gone, that's foul. He's got it, and he's got... and a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Right through the middle. It's a loose ball. He's in! Real chance! Tries to get it forward quickly. That's great strength on the ball. Cuts it out.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going.
Hits one! Chance! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Jim, your thoughts?
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
West Ham get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be...
And the half-time whistle goes. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
West Ham sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Already up and running for the second half. Coman spreads it towards the left. And out to safety. Coman. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Cut out in the nick of time. Coman. Has a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Well positioned to make that interception. West Ham are 2 up. Adama Traore. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone for it! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And it's played forward. And here's Wilson. Hernandez battles to win it back. Mbappe. Hoists it high. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Has a hit! And more and more and more! And they are cruising away. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
West Ham take a 3-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Oh, good interception. He's come loose. Mbappe plays it out to the flank, back into the middle.
France look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure and that killer instinct.
Wan-Bissaka does well to read it and intercepts. Wilson, and he's on his way! He's had a go! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Rabiot, Pavard, and it's Rabiot. Could move up a gear here. Oh, what's he? Big chance! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. And we're underway. It's Wilson! Put paid to a promising move. Tries to get it forward quickly. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Oh, what has a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Hernandez. Can't get the better of his opposite number. It's a loose ball.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
That has put a stop to that. Into the channel. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Mbappe. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. More than happy to take the muscular approach. He's had that put on a plate. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Done very well to intervene. And he's cut it out. Hits one! It's in!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
West Ham take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. And here's Wilson. And it's Wilson. He could be in here. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe. Decent looking ball. West Ham are leading with half-time drawing close. And the finish! Sticks it away! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Wan-Bissaka. Now surely has a hit! And it's there! And already they're looking to run away with it. And it's half-time here. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straightforward halfway through the match, but very little to suggest that much will change over the second half.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
West Ham 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And it's Wilson. Chance! In it goes! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
West Ham are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Gets it back. Wilson. Well weighted. Going through. Real chance! And that's been levered clear. West Ham have a free kick. West Ham presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. That intervention was very necessary. France have it back and they can go again. Floats one over. It's a promising ball. He gets past his man. And the counter is on. He's through the middle. Going for goal! Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. We have already started here. Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Adama Traore. Adama Traore. And he's cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. This could spell danger. And the finish!
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Oh, he's in! It's the goalkeeper's to claim.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Adama Traore. He's in, surely. He's had a shot! Forward it goes. Dembele. Hernandez is charging up on the overlap. And now they can launch a counter. And here's Wilson. It's got through and shoots! There it is! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
West Ham get themselves into the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Out for a throw. Just brushed off the ball there. Adama Traore. Defenders on the back foot. Danger averted for now. Dembele. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Gorgeous control there. Hernandez tries lifting it over. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And he just whacks it away. Hernandez opts to play it back. Oh, good ball. Dembele. And it's Dembele. Gets on the end of it. That's a good ball. He's gone for it! And it's played forward. Chance to break. Wilson gets it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. West Ham presented with the perfect chance here to open up. Going for goal! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And here's Wilson. Adama Traore. And he heaves it forward. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
West Ham come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. And we're already back underway here.
West Ham going well here, and they're in a good position to kick on and add to their lead. They don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily neglecting things defensively.
And it's Adama Traore. Loses his balance and loses the ball. It's come loose. No way through there. Wilson. Dembele. Hoists it forward. Battles to win it back. And it's Adama Traore. That intervention was very necessary.
Wilson really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Forward it goes. Tries to dink it in. West Ham are still that goal to the good. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Tries to get it forward quickly. Dembele. It's come through.
France showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And he's there to hoof it away. West Ham have it back and they can go again. And here's Wilson. Wilson, shot a goal! Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Adama Traore. It's a brilliant interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
It's a loose ball. And here's Dembele. Could be a chance here. Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
France are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football. Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Looking to get within range. Hits one! It's in! And again they hit the front. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to... Mbappe!
And that could come back to haunt them.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging. France are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Oh, shooting chance! Should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Mbappe. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Conte.
France have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Done very well to intervene. Mbappe, he's had a go! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's played forward. Has he picked him out? Big chance, corner. Goes for it! And with that, the final whistle. West Ham come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
West Ham won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So it's away we go then. Conte. Hoists it forward. Has he picked him out? That intervention was very necessary. And it's played forward. Lovely bit of skill there. And he's straight offside.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Chance to shoot. That's good defending, very good defending. Good clearance and very necessary. Has a pop! Cleared without complication. It has, and the shot!
West Ham are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
West Ham have an early lead. Good start.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Oh, what a... has a goal! It's there! And they're at it again in double quick time. Just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked a scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
West Ham grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's there to hoof it away. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Dembele! He's pulled off a fine save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
And here's Wilson. It's Wilson! It's off target and by quite a way. Kante plays it forward, battles to win it back. That's not going to make it. Conte. Dembele.
That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And here's Dembele, gets the better of his man. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Conte. And here's Dembele. West Ham are in control here on the brink of half-time. Dembele passes, and the finish! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Wilson gets on the end of it. Tries to get it forward quickly. Forward it goes. And the through ball is intercepted. Wan-Bissaka. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
West Ham are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
West Ham go in at half-time. He's gone for it! He scores! The second half off to a spectacular start. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Oh, great ball! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And it's Dembele.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
It's hit the upright. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Hoists it forward. A buccaneering run from the defender. Striding forward, facing goal. And it's played forward. And now the breakaway. And he's going long. The move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Dembele, chance! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Cuts it out. And he's searched. Wilson! Just sails past the upright.
Wilson probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. And he's away. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Finds himself eased off the ball. Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Chance to shoot! Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Referee has just said play on. Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He gets past his man. He can get that clear.
West Ham are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
France are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Forward it goes. Mbappe.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Dembele. Almost there, and the players can feel it. Hoists it forward. And it's Adama Traore. What a ball this has turned out to be. Looks to drop one in. He could be in here. It's come through. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Digne. France to make one last surge forward. Going for goal! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. West Ham come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end, though, only the result mattered. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
West Ham won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
And that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Wilson. Oh, real chance! Forward it goes. Dembele. He's found his man. And a header! It's in!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Great header, made it look easy. Yeah, he's had a shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling. And fast.
And here's Dembele. Has a goal! Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Battles to win it back. And here's Dembele.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
And it's Dembele. Todibo plays it forward. And he has been fouled there. Wilson shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Dembele. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good ball, it's found its target. Not offside that time. Hoists it forward. Mbappe. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. A real chance to break. There's the through ball. Given offside once more. Oh, given away. Done very well to intervene. And it's Wilson. Cuts it out. And it's played forward. Mbappe. He spotted the run and played him through. Timely intervention. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. West Ham are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's got through. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And here's Dembele. Well read, he sorted that out. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
West Ham need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by Just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Hits one! In it goes!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That was a given. It always was.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Mbappe tries lifting it over. That intervention was very necessary. Dembele. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's through. Quick glance at goal. Has a pop! Sticks it away! And the comeback is complete. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's played forward. And here's Dembele. Now surely. Dembele. Hits one! And he's cut it out.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
And it's Wilson. Breaks on here. Turns and goes back. Cut out in the nick of time. Mbappe gets a good foot in there. And the counter is on. Has a hit! It's there! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So all square, and not for the first time.
It's pulsating, it's absorbing, and it's hugely entertaining. Every single player is giving everything.
Hoists it forward. Dembele. Pavard. And here's Dembele. Dembele. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. France with a set-piece chance. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Decent hit from there. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Adama Traore. He's had that put on a plate. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Digne gets it back.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
He's had him, and the finish! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
West Ham, and that's it. West Ham winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So it's down to business here. Wan-Bissaka. It's a goal kick. He's through. Mbappe, and the finish! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Mbappe has a hit! Goal! France!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
France go ahead, 1 goal to the good. And they've been... Adama Traore! And it's Adama Traore. Salus. Oh, real danger here. He's had a go. It's anyone's ball. Is the shot on? Hernandez goes looking, and he has been fouled there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble. France have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Has a pop! Just off target.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate.
He's found his man. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Mbappe. Now the counter. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Well read, he sorted that out. And it's Adama Traore. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And it's Adama Traore. Adama Traore. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Adama Traore. Tries to get it forward quickly. Referee has just said play on. It's found its way to him. Mbappe. Rabiot. Adama Traore. Looking to break out here. He's got through. Big chance! Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Adama Traore. Shoots! Oh, another save.
Yeah, while he won't be happy with some of the defending in front of him, he can hold his head high. That was a fantastic stop.
Oh, he's been flattened there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. That'll be a throw-in. Hoists it forward. Nicely measured pass. Chance! Mbappe! Oh, the ball's come loose! And they've been caught out here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Right through the middle. Mbappe. Chance! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthroughs did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 40... Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Rabiot. Hernandez. A real chance to break. And he's away. Away from immediate danger.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
He's through, now is he in? Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Mbappe, and the shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Mbappe really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Rabiot. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Gets it back. He's got away.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Well positioned to make that interception. Hernandez. West Ham still behind thanks to that solitary strike. 60 minutes played. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Forward it goes, and the counter is on. Gets away from his opponent, and it's Adama Traore. Danger averted for now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Now can he fit it? Oh, taken with style! Battles to win it back. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Now a chance to break. Adama Traore. West Ham have a free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Turns and goes back. And the shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! just so calm under pressure.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness.
Adama Traore! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Dembele. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And it's Adama Traore. Wilson has been caught there, it's a foul. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. That intervention was very necessary. Oh, that's nice.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb. West Ham showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Adama Traore goes down, but nothing given.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe plays it out to the wing.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And here's Wilson. Has a hit! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
West Ham complete their comeback, and now they only need... And time is up. West Ham winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Oh, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Vinicius Junior. Todibo battles to win it back. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Vinicius Junior. Chance to break. Plays it out to the flank. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Cut out in the nick of time. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Tries lifting it over. And it's got through. Cuts it out. He's going to be pulled back for that one. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Dashing forward at pace. He's on his way. Just the keeper to beat! Big chance! It's in! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yes, the turn and finish is to be admired, but what about the sense of urgency and desire to move the ball with such pace on the break as soon as it was retrieved?
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
That's gone a long way up and away. It's come loose. Madrid get it back again. Adama Traore. Looking to break out here. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And they've been caught out here. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, he was thinking about headlines, I'm sure, but he ought to focus more on breaking lines.
Vinicius Junior. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Hits one! Caught offside that time. Ball through needs to be good here. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Forward it goes. And he's straight offside. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Valverde. West Ham are leading with half-time drawing close. Vinicius Junior. Plays it back. Hoists it forward. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Adama Traore looks to clip it forward. Cleared away. He's had a shot! It's there! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful end.
There's the whistle for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
West Ham in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Looks to... Header! It was missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
He's through the middle. Rudiger. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And now the breakaway. He's made sure that that won't get through. Valverde. West Ham with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. It's Mbappe! And the keeper barely had to move.
Mbappe simply had to do better than that. He blew a great chance for me.
Valverde. And they win it back again. And it's Adama Traore. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. And it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Done very well to intervene. Forward it goes. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Mbappe. He's had a go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Brushed off the ball there. Tries to get it forward quickly. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And the counter is on.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. And it's Wilson. It's a brilliant interception. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz plays it forward.
West Ham clearly aren't looking comfortable on the ball at the moment. Predictability has just crept into their play.
He's had a look. Yeah, it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Wilson. Rudiger drives it forward. Ball's loose, who's getting there? It's gone for a throw-in. And he's cut it out. Goalkeeper's ball. Valverde hoists it forward. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. And that will be the final act. West Ham have won it. As much industry as inspiration. Whatever the formula, it has worked for them. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
And it goes to show that when the motivation and tactics are right, anything is achievable. Thoroughly impressed with this.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.